Alright guys, welcome back to River Fever's second cast attempt to, third attempt to make this video. Been having some problems with the connection. Alright, on top, bottom side we have Evanescenc playing an Eldar Farseer. On mid, top, we have Mortarion playing the Nurgle Prince of Decay. On top side, we have Angron playing the Sorcerer. And on bottom side, we have Dow playing Imperial Guard Lord Commander. And on the mid side, we have Cosmichild playing the Force Commander of the Space Marines. And on the bottom side, we have Retroi playing the Tech Marine Commander of the Space Marines. Very defensive unit. Alright, let's see where the action starts first. Here or there? Probably here. We have an engagement versus Evanescenc and Retroi. Evanescenc opens up with his guardsmen, which is making Retroi take cover. On the top side we have Angron's Space Marines and Mortarion's Space Marines firing upon scouts and the Lord Commander. Which is a good choice, I would say, because that's the only option available. In comes the Cosmichild Force Commander. He runs in alone and he's being outnumbered by heretics and Fulgrim himself. Being focused down and made to retreat. Now I believe the heretics will engage these guys, yes, and tie them down. Yeah, there they go. And on bottom side we have a total loss of Evanescenc, being totally forced off. No, total win by Evanescenc, forcing off Retroi. On top side, Fulgrim soldiers are still alive. A few of Mortarion's Space Marines are still there. Fulgrim is being forced off by Dow, who's playing an Imperial Guard. Mortarion comes in with his commander staying without cover in the middle of everything, shooting down Imperial Guards. No problem there. Fulgrim soldiers are going berserk and engaging in melee because they want to tie them up while they're being shot from their friends. But they didn't do so good job. They lost two of their brethren in the fight, but they survived at least. So that's good. They can write it on the chapter walls when they come back. Fulgrim soldiers are advancing, trying to get ground. They see the Lord Commander. They don't feel like he's such a big threat, so they stand firm and place down a suppressive firewall, which is not so much suppressive as a wall. And Mortarion is capping and staying defensive. Mortarion is still firing upon the Lord Commander, who's hiding in a house. Hey you chicken, get out of there! Yo, where are you? Yeah you are. So these houses are so fun. You can actually be inside of them and like walk around in there. There's like stairs somewhere to get up on the second floor somehow. Anyway, engagement bottom, Retroi versus Evanescenc. Evanescenc have a setup team, very nicely placed, making it extremely hard for Retroi to gain any ground where he's trying to get the point, but he will be forced off. Retroi is at the same time capturing points in the mid, which is good. The little Nurgle guy, Mortarion, Prince of Decay, has put up a turret which is extremely defensive and will provide excellent suppressive power. Very well placed, but can be flanked somehow. No, probably not. It has to be all around, which is annoying. Dow has engaged with his Sentinel, making the stomp, which is very good to tying people down, making them suppressed for a short while. The heretics are doing what they can to get rid of these assault marines, which are extremely annoying. But they made the folly of attacking the sound cannons, which made them go into crazy sound, which then made the assault marines lose control and the heretics could engage. Fulgrim has moved all up in the middle of everything and is totally outmaneuvered. But he stands firm and doesn't let go. On bottom, Evanescenc is still forcing off Retroi. And Fulgrim is a champion. He kills everyone except the Lord Commander and he runs away, because that is what Fulgrim is best at, running away. And Still, these soldiers are advancing. We have a setup team here from Blue, which will hinder any more advancement on that side, and probably they're going to bunker down. But who knows? Who knows? Very early to say. Can I get rid of this? No, I couldn't. Yeah, I could. There we go. Alright. Retroi is made a kill. Killed Evanescenc, but Evanescenc takes the revenge of killing Retroi's assault units. Blue is engaging the turret, trying to get rid of it. I would too. Doing the old switcheroo, I would say. Engaging it from one way, drawing the firepower from another, and engaging it from a third. Which is extremely well. It works against any setup team or suppression setup, whatever it is. If you have the room to move around that much. But on top you have a lot of room. Do we have any supplement coming in? Yeah, we have a few Imperial Guards from both sides coming up to support them. They just lost their little Sentinel, poor Sentinel. He got focused on, and we have a switcheroo with the Imperial Guards. Fulgrim made an ass of him and stole all his suppression team. They're running for their life, being chased by heretics, which will engage the guardsmen and tying them down, which will make the rest of the army engage and make the Imperial Guards flee for their life. And in comes the Assault Marines from Cosmichild. Will they engage, or will they just look? They just look, and being engaged by Nurgle himself, Mr. Mortarion. Retroi has taken his revenge, I guess, and reclaimed half of Blood side, but is now being tied down yet again by a suppression team. He might have some snipers there, yes he did, but they will soon have to leave because of the Banshees. They heard their scream, whoa, and off they go. Mortarion moving in, chasing, no not Mortarion, Fulgrim, chasing Cosmichild. Cosmichild is trying to outmaneuver Fulgrim with his little jump ability, which is, might work, you know, never knows what happens. I don't know that there's coming more people here, but I see it, so I fall back with my Marine guys, and I'm like, this is not a good position to be, but I have to do it, so I guess I will do it. No, I didn't do it. I thought I would do that sound thing. Very smart I didn't. Mess everything up. Well, they're tying them down, and they're shooting at them, so I will win that engagement if they won't get help from these guys, which they do. Now that goes off, and this is no problem, because they left. In comes more Assault Marines. God, I hate Assault Marines. Fulgrim just stands idle and scratches his head and like, what should I do? Maybe I should try to help here. Mortarion loses his whole Space Marine squad, which is a sad day for anyone, especially him, because he enjoys his Space Marine so much. Chaos Space Marines, that is. And down goes Fulgrim, shot in the back, like a traitor he is. His heretics are trying to do the best of it, but they will get burned, and down they go. Very nicely played out of himself, because it was himself who did it. Fulgrim burned his own soldiers to death. Well, that's what you get for failing him, I guess. He burns you in horrible tormented flames from warp. In comes Evanescenc, trying to secure mid. But Bow and Cosmic are already here. And it's a tight engagement between them, forcing off one of Cosmichild's Space Marine units, but they eventually got rid of the Banshees and the Guardsmen. But they got in a grenade on the Guardsmen, the other Guardsmen, you know, Eldar Guardsmen and the Imperial Guardsmen. I guess you understand what I mean, I hope you do. Well, Retroi is having fun here, not being opposed, claiming the entire bottom side, which is not good. Will probably be the loss of the game. Fulgrim is like, what should I do? What should I do when I come for you? I should go mid? Yeah, let's go mid, I guess. Mortarion is moving mid as well. He sees this little thing, and he's like, shit, I don't have anything really to stand up against it. I should go out of there, and he leaves. And I hear a Dreadnought, and I have my little Plague Marines, but they're not much. Evanescence secures bot somehow, forces them off. Cosmichild is engaging Fulgrim's army. Fulgrim's army is not that much, it's like one blade unit and one space marine unit. Not that much, and the space marine unit is being flanked by Bo's little Chimera, which is fully filled with Imperial Guards, and yes they were. Here comes Fulgrim's Berserkers trying to kill Cosmichild's Lord. They might be able to do the job. Upgrading them to heavy support team, very smartly played. Here comes Dreadnought, good support. Berserkers are having a hell of a time trying to kill this guy. They'll probably have to retreat out of here. They will die. As we see, they retreat. The heavy support is up, and 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, but we won't get that many shots of it. That's too sad. We'll get 1 shot on this one. Bam! Down it goes. The suppression team here is doing an excellent job, the sun cannons I mean. And bam, we got the second shot. Just need 1 more. Just 1 more and that little Dreadnought can say night night. We might not get the chance, as we see Retroi forcing his way up, but he really wants it. Oh no, he leaves it. Leaves it for another day. Blue team still has a firm grasp on top side, nothing has changed there. They're still being very idle. Extremely stupid, since he doesn't claim it. Try to take advantage of it. Big engagement, Evanescenc Banshees in the middle is wreaking havoc among Cosmichild's Marines, because they're not being prepared for this awesome display of swordsmanship as these Banshees can deliver. We have Mortarion moving in to destroy this Dreadnought once and for all with his extremely powerful Plague Fist. But he's being tied up by the Cosmichild Assault Marines and supported by Bo's Imperial Guards, one Stormtrooper unit upgraded with las guns. Las guns extremely good versus heavy armor, which all Space Marines and Chaos use, almost, except the Demons and the Heretics and the Sorcerer. And someone is going tier 3. Retroi is going tier 3, which is very nice for him. Fulgrim's units are getting the shit kicked out of them, and they have to run for it. Fulgrim himself is moving in, feeling like he can do something. He did a warp flush there, didn't do much damage. I think he was thinking like, oh, hopefully I will wipe his entire unit or something, but it was a total fail, so he has to retreat. He's falling back, and this Dread... Oh yeah, there's the Force Commander is still alive, running around, wreaking havoc. No one can deal with the Force Commander. The Force Commanders are like... They're so annoying. You know, they're so small, you don't see them. They're just running around, never dying, doing nothing but being extremely annoying. Warp around, all of a sudden it gets a big hammer, and then all of a sudden it's in a Terminator army, and like shit, it's almost a threat now. So, we feel pretty good about this, I guess, because we have 2 VPs, and we don't really need to get their VP to win this. We can just hold it as it is. But as it always is, we will try to get it. We're really trying. Mortarion's sun cannons and dreadnoughts are doing the best they can, while on the bottom side Evanescenc's army has been totally decimated and only has 2 units left, which is very well done, Retroi, if you're the one responsible. If you're not, then I would say nothing. In the middle we have Bo and Cosmichild engaging, as always, Mortarion and Fulgrim. Mortarion is in the middle of it, getting focused on by all the range guys, but Fulgrim's Heretics are coming in to tie up the range. We'll see how this battle develops, but in my opinion it's already over. There we go, and off they go. Just the Marines left, and off they go too. We come up to the top, because we see that there's a big Dreadnought trying to mess up the fine little buildings we built for our families. Mortarion is being like a boss, he's just walking into the suppression. No, he turned around, good choice, because he would die. He's chasing the Force Commander, the Force Commander is chasing the Dreadnought. The Force Commander is still very annoying, which Fulgrim feels in his bows, which make him move his whole army up on me. And he sees the Dreadnought and he's like, oh, he's a target, let's take that out. I think, what is this? A Dreadnought? And In they go, and down Mortarion goes. Poor little Mortarion gets killed by Cosmichild. And I would believe that Fulgrim is doing everything he can to get that dread down. Yeah, he did eventually. Now it's time to think of the goodnight song and fall back a little bit. We have a dreadnought here going totally rampage on a turret. Poor little turret. Fulgrim soldier has gone berserk and has no remorse, and they're charging in. Down they go, but they're still trying to get the best of the Space Marines that are in front of them. Fulgrim uses his horrible warp magic and summons a portal into the warp that spawns bloodletters. Those bloodletters are extremely dangerous in any form, especially in close melee form, when they're eating you from the inside out. And we have a wandering dread here, which has nothing to do, but will be soon tied up with the other dread and a few soldiers. Let's see how that develops later on. In the bottom we have Evanescenc versus Retroi. Retroi's assault marines is wreaking havoc among Evanescenc's little guardsmen. The Eldar guardsmen, whatever, infantry, Eldar infantry, same. The dread here, he's still alive, doing a lot more damage on this dread than the other dread is doing did, so it seems like he's chosen a good battle to engage in. Also being supported by a Leman Rasen, who comes in with a large contingent of soldiers, being supported by their lord. At the same time we have Retroi decapping the entire mid side, as he already capped the bottom side. This is a power push of the red team, which will maybe lead them to the victory. It depends on what kind of counter Fulgrim and Mortarion and Evanescenc can put up, but at the moment it looks like Mortarion's army has been totally wiped clean, only got his poor little sound guys left. But Fulgrim has two heavy guys, two anti-vehicle guys, so he could at least advance, and they could try to take out the tanks and the dreadnoughts, because they got the proper firepower for it. Also a few marines and heretics here. Evanescenc is reclaiming our natural BP, which is always a good move if we win. We have dead little Mortarion there, he's respawned, which is good, because I guess we need him. In the middle we have what we don't see that often. There they are, Seer Council, extremely dangerous close combat melee units from the Eldar, tier 3 units. Can take out vehicles if upgraded, but I wouldn't recommend it, because they're not that well versed versus, for example, a dreadnought. Better versus a tank or transport. But if you manage to get them into melee with like those scouts, snipers, or any other range unit that is melee, range, a unit, not a tank or anything big, they can kill it in a few seconds. Same as Berserkers going crazy with the Berserker buff, and Worship, they also kill like crazy, so high DPS. Anyway, on top we see Fulgrim totally crushed the shit out of Cosmichild and made him fall back, which is super epic, and the little human rust tank is almost dead. Mortarion's army is gone, no army there to speak of, but Angron has more than plenty. Evanescenc has a few soldiers, and he's making all of them count extremely well, killing off the scouts with these guys. As I said, they can kill them off just so fast, but they fled, so that's why they survived. Fulgrim is going down here because he can't survive this so annoying force commander. And now Fulgrim is like, not good, I'm caught in a suppression team. Evanescenc is still having fun here, but the assault marines are being unchallenged, which is never a good idea. He needs to get to them as soon as possible with his cute little Seer Council. Alright, let's check this battle out, let's see how it goes. Seer Council just got smashed. Oh, so exciting. Ah! They managed to get them to escape. That's cool. So we have a standoff here. Fulgrim is trying to be invisible and shit, but it's not such a good idea because he's facing so much more than he has, and he's not really ready for what's coming. But he's gonna try to make the best out of it, as he always does. Starts off with a flame that misses most of it. Kinda waste on Sorry if that thing bugged my microphone, but anyway. We have moving in Cosmichild, Chaos Terminators and Space Marine unit squad opening up on the Chaos Space Marines and the Worship turret. And Fulgrim decides to go off cloak to reveal his entire force and open up on the Space Marines on top. At the same time, Bo is moving in on the lower side, opening up on Lever Rust, which is totally upgraded with I don't know what it's called, but it has these plasma shots. And he is totally decimating Fulgrim's little puny defense line, making him run and run and run, and like, oh, please don't kill me. Fulgrim has managed to get some units and is standing here and like shooting, but not doing that much because what he's facing is a lot more. He's moving up with his commander, trying to reach this tank, trying to get in a few hits on it. At the same time, he's coming up with his tank, which is good. What's going down here? Nothing. Well, something, but it's not that fun. Forcing off Mortarion's Space Marines, only Fulgrim's Berserkers left, but they have totally engaged the Terminator here, which are range specific, so they are waste, and one of them gets sniped down by this tank, and Mortarion himself is going crazy on these soldiers here, trying to prevent them from getting any missile shots off, which is a very good try, but it's, as you can see, you know, it is what it is. And here comes the Lehman attack. Lehman Rust back for revenge, killing off him with a few shots in the back with that great plasma shot cannon. And in the middle, Retroi has won the battle against Evanescenc and forced him off. Also spawning Terminators, pretty much securing his position in mid at the moment. If he is wise, that is. Need to engage those. It's always better to get the first hit on if you're going to end up like this in a big hubble. He should have jumped with his Assault Marines, try to get the first knockoff on the Seer Council, and then pew with his Terminators. But as you see, it didn't matter because he got supported by Cosmichild's Assault Marines coming in from the top side. At the same time, he is moving left with his own, trying to decap what he has lost on bottom. On top, Fulgrim is worshipping like a crazy man, and is so firmly strict on taking these things, but he has 2 tanks now up against him, and a heavy setup team. Scouts, and a contingent of Guardsmen, and Stormtroopers. Did I say Starship Troopers? Stormship Troopers. I mean Stormtroopers. Anyway, Retroi and Cosmichild are forcing off Evanescenc in mid, and Fulgrim's attempt to decap succeeded, but he was not able to decap it. Bo is throwing up super artillery on Fulgrim's entire army, which also missed his entire army, which is very well played for Fulgrim there to avoid it. Very sneaky. Hopefully you will be able to use any of your anti-vehicle. Oh, there goes an ultimate from the Space Marine, trying to get rid of little Fulgrim once and for all. Didn't manage to do it though, because Fulgrim saw it and managed to press X in time. Retroi and Cosmic has totally claimed mid and almost bottom. Evanescenc has spawned an Avatar of Cain, which is a very good and strong tier 3 unit, but in my opinion totally it needs to be buffed. It needs to be a little bit more powerful in my opinion, because it is very easy to kill and it's kind of slow or something. Same as Land Raiders, they need a buff for their rotation so they can turn quicker, especially those big vehicles, yeah, like Land Raiders. Anyway, as we see here, they managed to force off the small little units that are left of Fulgrim's army. 1 heavy setup team, but that's like nothing compared to what's up against them. 3 tanks, so epically. And here's the Avatar of Cain, standing, looking at scouts, thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fulgrim and Mortarion are advancing mid. We have lost all the VPs, and we have no claim over top whatsoever. Avatar of Cain is trying to move up, I'm decapping our natural VP, and at the same time I think we're going to force mid, because we are thinking like let them stay in on top and be turtle and defensive like, and we all push mid and surprise them, and hopefully we can claim it before they are able to come and reclaim it back, and hopefully we'll win because it's so fucking close. Anyway, as we can see, Evanescenc had moved up on top, totally left bot, don't really need it, we still got it. I'm advancing in mid, trying to sneaky cap it. On top, Evanescenc is being engaged by Bo and his Lemur Russes, and by Cosmichild and his wicked little thing, and down goes 2 ultimates on them. We have Chaos ultimate and Eldar ultimate. Very epically made and done. We take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 tank. Make the other guys run and hide. But will it be enough? In mid we see that Fulgrim has decapped and capping everything and has a pretty firm hold on it and is not afraid of those few scouts. Kane is doing what he's supposed to do, tying up these armies, making them unavailable for the mid battle, which is what we need to be free at. We don't need to have any battles in the mid because we just need to hold it. We're trying to get it. In comes the Marines, Assault Marines, really messing up my day. I'm like, fucking Marines, why? Go away, don't you see how big my army is? You will all die. And die they do, one by one. Yeah, one by one, I would say. Bo managed to get down one of his little Lemur Russes down here, and he totally messes up that artillery strike. Should put it in the other direction. I have so much anti-vehicle here, so he will go down. And down he goes. And thanks to Mortarion's Plague Fist, he can deal with his Terminators no problem, and we'll be able to cap this BP, and hopefully we'll be able to hold it from these guys, and then we'll win the game. But who knows? Here comes Bo. He has his guardsmen trying to do what he does with them. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shooting at forward. Evanescenc is moving in at the same time as Cosmichild, I would say, is moving down his contingent of army. Down goes his tank. Not so much trouble there. Fulgrim's army is being a little bit divided, like should he... Oh, he caps it at least, so that's good. In comes a grenade. Hits Mortarion. Evanescenc's little arc thing is up there, making life painful for Cosmichild and Bo and his snipers and everything. He's standing here and shooting, but they're like doing nothing, and my army is like killing anything they can which is in range. And yeah, there we go. In comes a little bit more support, and we just need to regroup, I would say, to get a hold of it, because we don't really want to lose this. We managed to lose it anyway. Yeah, the score is so even, so hard to say. We have a freshly spawned Lemur Rush tank here, being super annoying. We have a Land Raider spawn from Mortarion, very, very well. I mean, very good, because we need that. Angron's army is advancing. His little Plague Marines are dying one by one, but they are what they are made for, being extremely tough and almost invulnerable. They're not invulnerable, but they're extremely tough. Super good at engaging positions like that, where they have suppression and tank fire and whatever else, you know, because they can move through suppression, and they have a high amount of health, and their armor is slightly better than normal Space Marines, and they have a higher health regen because they're Nurgle, and when they die they heal their friends around them and they explode. Well, so anyway, enough about that. We have a complete standoff. We managed to cap. Evanescenc took that point, which was very, very good, because now we have 2 points and they only have 1, forcing them to attack us, and making us just being able to come at us and we'll shoot you down, which we are. He is reclaiming that, but we put up a gate, which makes Evanescenc able to engage with his army from the web gate. He didn't have that much, I would say, but maybe he had enough. It does seem like he had enough to be able to take care of all the soldiers that are down there. Anyway, in the mid, Mortarion's army is coming up. I mean Angron's army, Fulgrim, Angron, whatever. His army is coming up, and gonna support Mortarion in the mid. On top, we see that Cosmichild, no, Retroi apparently, have been able to secure top and force off Evanescenc. Angron's berserkers are running in, and in comes an orbital strike from I don't know, any of the whatever they are. But Angron, no, Mortarion, he decaps it anyway, because he's a boss. He can take that firepower, he don't care. Bam, into the wall he goes. But he survives, and he's going to be able to go back there and take it, which he is. So that's a game, I would say. I don't think they will be able to decap it in time. Especially not with kiting going on like they are. Kite. And then we have this guy who's just standing here. And I don't have any job to do it. Now I do. There's a tank. Let's shoot it. Nope. Too much. Let's turn around. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They need to be able to turn faster. Oh, not a lot faster, but a little bit faster than that, you know. Because when you need to turn like 180 degrees, you're being caught in a very bad position and you need to run and flee. You don't want to be turning for like 4 or 5 seconds. During those 4 or 5 seconds, anything could happen. An ultimate could go down on you. You know, so that needs to be fixed, in my opinion. Otherwise, I don't know, haven't noticed much. They were able to decap it. Extremely good play from Cosmichild here, really trying to do the best he can. Angron being a bitch here, teleporting the decapping force commander out of it. We have a big contingent of soldiers here from both Mortarion and Angron's army. They have not engaged yet, and when they go down here, they won't have much to stand against them. The berserkers are going crazy for the terminators. They're caught out of balance, which is poor little terminators. And in come them. In comes the Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines. And as I said, not much can stand against them of what they have here. They have a little dreadnought here, but that won't matter. Eldar will Evanescenc have a what is it called? A fire prison tank up there. And I'm like, cap, why is no one capping? We need to win this, it's so close. And bam, down goes the Terminator. My god, Terminator. The Dreadnought. Alright, as we can see, it's over. Because we got 3 VPs. And I would say, good game. Very well played from Retroi and Cosmic and Bow. They tried their best. Wasn't enough. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. Anyway, happy hunting and see you next time. Yeah, bye. Alright, and here we see the score screen. Evanescent was the champion. Good game, guy. Or girl. I don't know. But good game anyway. And the rest of you also did a good game. Yay! See you next time.